Exodus chapter 17. Now all the congregation of the children of Israel departed from the wilderness of Sin, according to their encampments, and by the word of the Lord, and camped in Rephidim. But there was no water for the people to drink. Therefore the people contended with Moses, saying, "Give us water, that we may drink." Moses then said to them, "Why do you contend with me? Why do you tempt the Lord?" Thus the people thirsted for water, and the people complained against Moses and said, "Why is it you brought us up out of Egypt to kill us, our children, and our cattle with thirst?" So Moses cried out to the Lord, saying, "What shall I do with this people? They are almost ready to stone me." Then the Lord said to Moses, "Go before this people and take with you some of the elders of Israel. Also take in your hand the rod with which you struck the river, and go. Behold, I will stand before you there on the rock in Horeb, and you shall strike the rock, and water will come out of it, so the people may drink." So Moses did so before the children of Israel. Thus he called the name of that place Temptation and Abuse, because of the abusive language of the children of Israel, and because they tempted the Lord, saying, "Is the Lord among us or not?" Now Amalek came and fought with Israel in Rephidim. So Moses said to Joshua, "Choose for yourself some mighty men, and go out, and set the army in array against Amalek. Tomorrow I will stand on the top of the hill with the rod of God in my hand." So Joshua did as Moses said to him, and set the army in array against Amalek. Then Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill. And so it was, when Moses held up his hands, that Israel prevailed. But when he let down his hands, Amalek prevailed. Now Moses' hands became heavy, so they took a stone and put it under him, and he sat on it. Then Aaron and Hur supported his hands, one on one side and one on the other. And his hands were steady until the going down of the sun. So Joshua defeated Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Write this for a memorial in a book, and recount it in the hearing of Joshua, that I will utterly blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven." Now Moses built an altar and called its name, "The Lord my refuge." For with a secret hand the Lord wars with Amalek from generation to generation.